go, guys. Let's go. Austria versus France for the live match watch along, guys. And it's time. It's time for Mbappe to step up. It's time for Kylian Mbappe to step up. That's all I'll say. It's Mbappe's time. He needs to deliver now. He needs to deliver here. I don't care what anyone says. Mbappe needs to deliver now. You're the big man. You're going to Real Madrid. It's Mbappe to deliver. This UEFA Euro 2024 program is sponsored by Düsseldorf is only 3 hours to the French border and it's nearly triple land to Salzburg, but there is a healthy contingent from both inside the stadium. We have been beset by injuries to kylian. Now, this Alaba, this is the tournament with a knee issue. Yeah, Alba's out. Torres meniscus in April. Action Prince gets the nod over Heinz Linder. Darker is in here. Will be press on the counter. Is a key part of the hard working midfield. Gregoritsch has experience and he's turning goal output. When you start with France, every position is a star. Ever McCann and Saliba with Kunde. That Kunde at right back, I'm not sure, man. But Kante, Rabiot, and Griezmann. Man. That midfield is a bit off to me. Let's see what Kante can do, though. Let's see what Kante can do. But that midfield, I don't know, it's a bit... Rabiot? Kante? Really? Okay. It wasn't really a minor shot. Come on. Let's keep the stack. It's not like Ukraine are world beaters. I would like to think so. Let's go. Kick off. Big press on the whole team, so works and we could accept a little bit. The trouble with that is Mbappe, Griezmann, and Mbappe. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Good. Mignon is a good keeper, much better than Lois Karius. But let's see what happens. Dembele. Getting it back to France. It's a good ball. Keeps it in. Mbappe. Foul. And then one ball over the top. Just not simple enough. You've got to be very, very careful at the back and the pressing from. Sleeper away, flicked away. So many bots on Twitter, man. It's raining outside. Recovering. Somewhat slow game so far. Okay. Unless it's a free kick. And draws a foul. Clearance from Austria. Can Austria get the break? No, they can't. It's a good tackle, but it's a French ball. unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, oh, big up S&B. Finally, some company. Thank you for joining, man. Oh, you're putting the advantage. Mbappe and side netting. Good save by the keeper. That's how Mbappe can do it. It was a good advantage play by the ref, because he could stop it, but the advantage is there. You'll outplay the advantage, and Mbappe, should Mbappe have squared it? Maybe. Should he have squared it? Probably. Big up Soda as well, man. Thank you for joining as well, man. It's good to have some company in the chat, man. It's good. RDS, word on the streets is that Belgium got cooked. I don't want to say Belgium got cooked. I think there was an element. If football was fair, it probably should have been a draw. I'd have said. I don't think they deserve to lose. The VAR decisions were a bit unlucky. But yeah, I think it should have been 1-1. And I felt bad for Lukaku at the end of it, The first one, they're just using the side of his arm to be offside. And the other one, it's not his fault. The handball, it's a brilliant finish. So yeah, pace will always get you chances. Yes, I agree. I agree with that. The time zones are a mess in the weekdays. No, I can imagine. I mean, given that this is happening in Euros in Europe, it's not too bad, because the way that because Germany are only about an hour ahead of the UK, so it's actually better. It's actually better for me here. So all the games are like 5 p.m., 8 p.m., reasonable times, and then 2 p.m. until I'm off, so it's fine. But if you're not in the Eurozone zone, it's not great. That's why like Copa America is going to be difficult for me to cover, because it's like early hours of the morning when the match is on. But I will try and cover a few of the matches. It's difficult to cover the really ones, so I might only be able to cover some of the big ones. But I mean, let me go to this French squad again, because I don't know about you, but playing Rabiot and Kante as holding in 2024 is very interesting. With Griezmann here, I mean, I don't know. Like, I look at that and I think even teams like Switzerland. I'm not saying Kante is these guys are trash, but it's not. It's not midfield. I'm thinking, a competent midfield, can call, and even the defense with. I mean, Saliba's been fine. Upamecano, I've said this French team is underwhelming, but maybe they don't have to be that good. As long as Thuram, Dembele and Mbappe put away their chances, they don't have to be that good. But the key is they have to put their chances out. Good pressing from France there, but also still have the ball. Good ball. Off our post. Theo Hernandez did enough there. Good tackle. And it's a foul to France. Theo Hernandez. Oh, and Theo Hernandez is a great job to get it through. Yeah. Austrian players need to like arguing the referee, get into position. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. Oh. Oh. Does well. Good. Ah, unlucky for the delivery there. Connect clears and oh. Ooh. Oh, good. Ah, it's a foul. Kylian Mbappe. Not sure about that. I think got a bit lucky there, Mbappe. Their midfield doesn't seem dominant or creative, but I think its function and with its function being get the ball to the front of his. I mean, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. But is that going to work against maybe some of the more, more talent? Let's say talented teams, that have midfielders that can cause problems, you know. But we'll see, you know. And it's a foul. Not the greatest attackers, and Austria just all they just can't keep up with the attackers, man. They're just it's just yeah, it's not looking good for these guys for Austria. They just can't keep up. Star Pulse says Star Pulse says, what's your reaction opinion on the Belgian game RDS? Point by point. First point is the Belgian side is overhyped. I don't know why they keep on getting. I don't know why they rank second in Europe. I don't know why they're ranked third in the world. They always underperform in tournaments. That's the first point. The second point is Lukaku. I feel sorry for the guy. He should have gotten at least one goal today. Yes, we know he doesn't have a touch, but he should have scored today, man. He should have scored today. And I would make a case that I don't necessarily think that Belgium are going to play better without him. I mean, really, who else can play in that role? So for all the stick he's going to get, Belgium should have at least gotten a draw today. But big up Slovakia. Slovakia and I think Slovenia, like a lot of these teams, they're not, I think people expected those teams to just be very pragmatic and defensive. But what we're seeing is that these teams, they are going, they are attacking, they are pressing, they are causing problems. And that's what happened, to Belgium today. they weren't going to typically could just be like, okay, yeah, Belgium could just have the ball and you could just go on coming up wave after wave after wave. They did counter, they did press high up the field, they did quite a lot of things to cause Belgium problems. So at the end of the day, I don't think it means much because I still think Ukraine are the weakest side in that group. So as long as Belgium beat Ukraine, they probably will get through. But it does mean that their path may be harder. Who knows? Portugal came third in their group and won the Euros. So as much as people talk about the group stages, really and truly, the group stages really don't mean that much. I'll be honest. Rabiot, it's a good ball. Griezmann, Dembele, Griezmann. What was that from Griezmann? It's a corner. But, yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think, buddy. Roy, yo, buddy, man, from Vosnar TV, man. How you doing, man? How are you doing? How are you doing? Italy, they got the win. They got the win. They got the win. They got the win. Clearance. They got the win. They got the win, Roy. So, I mean, it was a bit of a touch and go after that first goal. I'm not gonna lie. That first goal against Albania, I was thinking, I don't know what's going on with Italy here, but they came back. So, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, Italy got gone. They're good. Milan, on the other hand, yeah, we'll speak about Milan. But they got into the Champions League. So what can you say? Italy, Italian teams, your teams, they got what is it like 6 or 7 teams in the CL now? It must have got a lot because of the coefficient, and then obviously Atalanta winning the Europa League. So I think they got six teams. I think France played a friendly against Canada before the tournament, and Camavinga was in the middle. He was getting cooked. People don't rate some of these players like how we think they do in France. Again, France played a friendly against Canada before the tournament, and Camavinga was in the midfield. He was getting cooked. People don't rate some of these players like how we think they do. Yeah. No, the French team, the French will be much more critical than we are. I think the French media is a different beast. But I know that Chukwuemeni, he is injured, so he's missing the tournament. So I suspect he would have been in the midfield as well. Because let's keep a start. I think him and that midfield made a difference against England in that World Cup. If he's not there for this tournament, I don't know. Because really, it's just you just hope Mbappe, Dembele, whatever shows up. But that midfield looks weak to me. All good, bro. Who's your favorite to win? Germany. Home tax, squad tax, momentum tax. Germany for me are the favorites. Germany the favorites. Does Saliba not have a weak foot? Apparently not. Fair play to Arsenal fans. Their players are doing well. Saliba stepping up, Saka stepping up, Declan Rice stepping up. The players are doing well. Even Trossard had a semi-decent game today. Chelsea players, on the other hand, yeah, he is rated more than he is. He is. Who do France have in their group again? Oh, Poland and the Netherlands. Ah, yes, this is going to be because they face the Dutch next, don't they? Tricky. Yeah, because Poland were unlucky, I think. But you got Wout, Weghorst got in the second. Wout. So I think Poland will probably finish bottom. But you never know. The game France against Netherlands is going to be interesting because they do play the Dutch now. So if Austria can get a win here, or at least a draw, you never know. Because I think Austria will fancy themselves against Poland, so they can get a draw here. It's a good result. Because I don't know how the Netherlands game is going to go. Although I think France will beat the Dutch because the Netherlands a bit sketchy, to be honest. Hashtag me too Germany. Yeah. What are Italy's chances? Right. What are Italy's chances? And it's France on the break here. What was that? What was that? What was that by Griezmann? What was that by Griezmann, man? France doesn't. Yeah, not just France. United. Jeez, man. If you had Mainu and Pogba, man. Jeez, I wish that Mainu was. If you had Mainu and Pogba, imagine Mainu and Pogba in that midfield for United. Jeez. Oh, skip past. And it's a clearance by France, loses his footing there. Big up AD. Make sure you like the vid and subscribe if you're new. Everyone liking, hit the like, be great. Another Austrian throw in. Ah, I do wish I was at the Euros, man. This is why you should have international friends. I do, but I mean, um, oh, looks like a foul to France, but I mean, in the world that's such as big and global as it is now, like friends everywhere, you know. Yeah, if it was up to me, I would have. Fuck. Sorry, language. Um, sorry, let me read some comments now. Italy, like always, is up there with the results, but I agree. I bet on Germany. Yeah, I mean, Italy are the holders. People remember that. I think it's just that since they won that, they haven't qualified for they didn't qualify for the World Cup back to back, so it was a bit strange. Good tackle, but France have it. Um, but they are favourites. They have to defend. They have to defend it. Um, SMB, like who on this France is going to be the player that can break the lines? I don't know. They don't have that player. Like, they don't have that player. I'm assuming the tactic is just pass to the wings to Mbappe to Dembele run. I'm assuming that's the tactic, which is fine. But if you've got like someone, for example, as pacey as say Carl Walker, for example, on that side, it's not really a useful tactic, is it? if you've got pacey fullbacks that can keep up, you know. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, wow. Referee said no. Interesting. I thought that was a foul there. RDS, do you think Mbappe works as no, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. The best I've seen from Mbappe is when he's had a striker in front of him, whether that's Benzema, whether that's Giroud, it's better. So I don't know how it's going to work at Real Madrid, to be honest. Oh, I think people went a bit overboard with England. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. At the end of the day, everyone's like, "Oh, the crowd." It's like the thing that people need to remember in tournaments is that I think people have forgotten who have won the last two Euros. It was Italy and Portugal. And none of those teams played overwhelmingly great football. None of those teams were the favourites going into the tournament. And more importantly, certainly from the last tournament, it's had a great defensive record. So did England going to final. So when it comes to tournament football, defense is the most important thing. And whatever you say about England, they kept a clean sheet. They had other those opportunities, sure, but they kept a clean sheet. You know, they may only win 1-0 in all these games, but have they kept a clean sheet? If they've kept a clean sheet, then it shows that you're difficult to score against, which is kind of like essentially part of 70% of tournament football. You now hope that your attackers grow into tournament and come clutch. The problem with England is that they never do. Austria's a top customer. I remember them against Italy last year. Yeah, especially with Ragball. So this is going to be tough. I don't know what's happening to. Is that Dembele? What's happened? He just stood his ground, man. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. There's no head contact there. He just stood his ground, man. Sleeper is sloppy today. I mean, you say that, and then he'll score from a set piece. That's what he does, isn't it? So I don't know why they keep on. Oh, this tweet is this. It's wild. That's wild. Oh, apparently, Premier League has removed its team news embargo, meaning team lineups will be announced 75 minutes before the kickoff instead of 1 hour. Oh, fair enough. So an hour and 15. Oh, Austria won the ball back. One got. Oh, deflection. Minion had to be alert there. SMB Mbappe is dropping deep. Yeah, too deep. Oh wait, good block. France midfield is two destroyers. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it'll probably work for this game, maybe, but I don't think you can play that. Maybe you can. I don't know. I don't want to really question what's his name, Deschamps, because he's won a World Cup and he's got France to another final. So, oh right, wait, who got the yellow? Yeah, it's a foul. Maybe some of these Austria fouls might. Yeah, exactly. It's before. Uh, the only thing with Austria is that they're picking up quite a lot of yellows. And I suspect that it's going to come and bite them at some point. Clearance. Oh, good ball. Sabitzer. Ah, not good enough. Austria waiting on the break, but not good enough. Oh, the Glazed still Manu. I know what you guys feel now with these American global ownership. I'm losing, bro. Americans don't get football, man. The Glazers are here, but you've got Jim Ratcliffe, who I mean, so far for me, I can make a case that he's a second Glazer, but we'll see. He's at least they are Ineos at least hiring football in the no people, but we'll just see what happens. But yeah, you get American owners to own your football club. They're only concerned of making profit. I mean, look at Chelsea. Forget about United. Think about Chelsea. Chelsea went from competing with trophies to Conference League, and becoming a club of just, well, they basically essentially they're like Dortmund now. Buy young players and hope to turn a profit. That's what Chelsea are. It's a good ball. Wow. It's a good save from Mignon, to be fair. That's a big save. Almost. Almost from Austria. I No, I think that's a good save. Yeah. It's a save. It's a save from Mignon. It it's a that's a corner. What? That's a save. The goalkeeper saved it. What? How was that not a corner? That was a save. Wow. Brick refereeing, man. That's wild. I don't know how that wasn't the corner. Austria, they have the best chance. I mean, clearly, what clear chances have what clear chances really have thingy had? Mbappe. It's come off the defender. And it's an own goal by Woba. Mbappe changes up and it's an own goal. It's an own goal. And France are in front. And it's an own goal. It's an own goal from Woba. And I'm seeing, let me see this. Let's have a look. That's a disaster for the Austrian defense there. But well played to Mbappe. I actually don't know what he's doing. I legit don't know what this guy, that Woba guy, is doing. Like he's facing towards goal. Woba, what is he like? He's facing towards goal and heading the ball. What are you doing? Like the other guy defender was at least away from goal, trying to head the ball. You're going strange decision. Strange decision, man. Big up Chris, man. Big up Chris, man. Thoughts on how he been? I mean, I assume you guys are watching Mike in goal. Mike is doing a good job in this goal, man. Mike is doing a very good job in this goal. A very good job. Big up Mike. Much better than Loris. But yeah, I think that now, you know, Austria had the momentum there. And, you know, that goal has probably killed it, especially just before the second half. What's happened? Yeah. France score unlucky. It's an unlucky own goal, but it is what it is. Is Man United selling any? They are. They're wanting to sell a lot of players, really. Maguire, Lindelof, Greenwood, Sancho, so many players. So many. Is Man United buying? No, I don't think so. I think I know United want a left back, but a young left back. To be honest, I don't really know what United's transferring. All I know is maybe Elise and Braithwaite as a defender, and it's seen the ball. France has seen the ball out. Why are you? If you're going to clear, one of the things I don't like with defending is like if you're going to clear the ball, go for ball. Don't go towards your own goal. Don't go towards your own goal. Austria got some headless chickens playing. Exactly. If he was, well, that's a pretty good goal. Down the bottom corner. Yeah, exactly. If he was. But he's a defender going towards his own goal. Like, it's terrible defending. It's a good ball in the corner. Also, the Oos lost the ball and they gave it back to him before Mbappe got it. Exactly. Well, typical. I mean, that's big up on Mbappe doing that, man. Big up on Mbappe. That's on Mbappe at least. That's Mbappe's hard work there. How was Amrabat? Is Manu getting him back? I was like, yeah, Amrabat was. I don't know why he wasn't played more. I would say by Ten Hag. We're still, I think, negotiating. But yeah, I think Amrabat. I'm not going to say Amrabat is in the final against City. He bossed it, but it depends. I mean, for the price, it was worth it. But I see a player who is somewhat inconsistent. But maybe that might change if he gets regular game time. I don't know. But yeah, I don't have any major complaints of him except from him being somewhat inconsistent. Low key, this first half hasn't been. No, it hasn't. If it was any other team, we would be ripping them. I know. I mean, you know, what's the difference between how France have played and how England have played, really? France got a lucky goal. Really, what's the difference? What's the difference? The difference is France have world-class players, and this is the thing. You can play badly, but you need the quality players to stop. That is literally the difference between a world-class team and a good or okay team. Do your supposedly world-class players actually step up? You know, France have been poor, but they've got the job done. Belgium, they have better players than Slovakia. What did Doku do? What did Lukaku do? What did KDB do? You know? How much is Manu paying for? I think we paid about, I know it was a 5 million loan fee. And I think possibly if we're going to buy him, it'll be like 10 million, I think. So 15 million in total, which, you know, for a midfielder, I think is not that bad. For me, he's a Fred replacement. You know, I would have said, why get rid of Fred? But it is what it is. No, it doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't, Solo. He doesn't. And if he keeps on playing this way, it's going to be a problem going into tournament when you play against teams that actually have strikers. Like Fulkrug, even Wout. You know, but who knows? It might work. But you know, the teams that have impressed me the most have played with strikers. Spain played with Morata. You know, Germany played with Fulkrug. I bet they played with Havertz at 9, but they look much better with Fulkrug at 9. So, yeah, you need to play with strikers, actual strikers. France win it. 1 minute at a time. It's a good ball. Mbappe. And I'm not sure what Mbappe did there. Bricked that chance there. He bricked it. Yeah, man. I mean, we've not confirmed it yet. I think they're still talking about it. So I think the thought is still there. But I suspect United will look at other midfielders, and if they can't find any reasonably priced ones, they'll probably go for it. And I'm about wants to stay at United, so look at Mbappe up there, ball watching. He's so far ahead. He's not even. Well, yeah, he doesn't. But he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to against Austria, but he will have to against other teams. You know, it'll be interesting to see how they play against the Dutch, because the Dutch have obviously pacey forwards. You got Dubai. You know, they've got defenders like Ake, like Akanji, etc., that can defend it with pace. So they can't play like this against the Dutch. Roy says Mbappe asked or told the coach to play him number 9 in a 4-3 to prepare him for his next club. Roy, I mean, that's an interesting theory. That is a very interesting theory, and you could be right. It could be true. That is an interesting theory. That is a very interesting theory. I wonder if it's true. It could be true. It could be true. But anyway, halftime. France won, Austria nil, and lackluster. I'll say it that way. France have been lackluster, and they weren't good. They weren't. And Boobies hasn't been impressive. Austria unlucky. Yeah, they were. They were. Samasi, let's keep it a stack. If this was England, people would say that they were having a terrible performance. This is not. This has not been a good performance from France. You know, before the goal, Austria had more of the clear chances. You know, but you know they've got ahead. And Mbappe did win it to sort of to create the chance, but you know, Austria is still in this game. Sabitzer has been good. He has been good. But I feel like, I mean, I don't know, maybe they might bring Arnautovic on, but I think Austria need a focal point. They need a focal point. Belgium been trash, man. Belgium were trash. Belgium were trash. That's all I can say. I usually go to a break here, but actually, I think I'll probably stay alive for a bit. But this is, I mean, you could make a case that this has probably been the worst game of the day. This has probably been the worst game of the day. You could make a case. But you know, the players are tired, maybe, you know, different things. I don't know. There's many reasons. Roy, how do you see Mbappe performing in the next? I don't know, but if he's plays as a striker, I don't think it's going to work well. Maybe they might make it a fluid front three of Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vinny. Maybe, but we'll see what happens. Lukaku agreed him to be the worst striker in Euro so far. I mean, Sebastian, in fairness, he was unlucky. He was unlucky. He's unlucky. He like on another day, he actually those two goals are given on another day, and it's 2-1 because of Lukaku. But you know, the first one, okay, he needs to get back on side. The second one, you can't do anything about that. It's a handball. So he's unlucky. He's unlucky. And to be honest, if you take Lukaku out of this Belgian team, are they actually better? Are they actually better? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Should Milan buy Bruno? Maybe. I think Bruno would do well in Syria. You know which defender would do really well in Syria? Johnny Evans. After seeing him this season, man, Johnny Evans actually, but he's signed a 1-year extension. But maybe Lindelof as well. We wanted to sell Lindelof, so he might be pretty good. Yeah. That's a poor on goal, man. Man United winning any trophies? I hope so. My United needs Ten Hag needs to me. He needs to win the Europa League, which in theory should be easier this time around, because I think unlike last season, you can't drop into the Europa League anymore. So the quality of opposition in Europa League is not going to be as good as it was in recent years because you won't be able to drop in. So all the CL teams are going to be there. So really, I mean, in fact, let me have a look. Let me see who's qualified for the Europa League. Get your question in, by the way. It is halftime. Austria 0. You know, defensively, I'm looking at this going. That's poor defending. Yeah. That's poor defending. Like he's not looking at the ball. It's poor defending. It's poor defending. You can't do that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That was poor. That was poor for me. It's like he just panicked. He was like, "Whoa, header!" It's like, and you're facing towards your own goal. If it, I would almost say that it was rigged. I'd almost say it was rigged. Anyway, I can't see who's the teams have qualified for Europa League yet. Let's see. The champion, the second qualifying, first qualifying. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, the quality of opposition basically should not be as high is what I'm saying. So I United need to win the Europa League and they need to win a domestic cup and finish top 4. That is the bare minimum for next season. Do you think? Well, if he doesn't do well, he's gone, isn't he? Anton Lindelof got linked to Manchester today. Could be Joe's Bishop. That's true. That's true. That's true. He could. That's true. That's true. What about tomorrow? Do you see him coming back with England? Him being left out and doesn't sit well. I mean, Gehi is good though. I don't think Tomori has really impressed for England. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's performed as well for England in the opportunities he's had. And Gay, he has come in and has been good, has been fine. So yeah, it'll be difficult unless there's injuries or whatever. It will be difficult. It will be difficult, I think. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right. I'm going to take a short break, but we'll be right back, guys. We'll be right back for the second half, okay? We'll be right back. Ooh, and we're back. We're back. Second half tax. We're back. What? Let's go. Ooh, an Italian journalist said the Newcastle won't. Really? Maybe. I mean, let's keep it a stack. The betting thing really screwed Tonali over, man. Gambling is a bad thing in football. Griezmann bleeding. I see it. Really? There's no concussion subs. That's interesting. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, he's not been good. He's not been good. He's not. But what can you say? What can you say? I mean, Austria's still in this. Okay. Four. So I said, unfortunately, the final third of the finishing of Austria has just not been good. Decision making, etc. Kante, man, Kante again. Good prep by Kante on Mbappe, and again Austrian defense little jittery there. Foul and advantage to Austria. Austria's still in this, but they've got to work on their finishing. They're not going to have a lot of opportunities. They've got to do better than what they're doing now. They've got to do much better. Much better. It's a corner for Austria. That's good. That's I think. Oh no, it's a goal kick. For Austria, sorry. Like it didn't came off him, but oh well. Mm. Mm. Damn. Good ball. Goosen cross. It's a very good ball by Sabitzer. But now France can be on the break. Is that a foul? No, not a foul, ref. Okay. And now France coming on the counter here, as you'd expect. And now Mbappe. Goalkeeper comes like a okay, and good recovery. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch and TikTok. If you haven't already. Maybe I should use Instagram as well, but I'm not a social media influencer thing full time, whatever. And I'm only using TikTok because I can upload the video to TikTok and then YouTube Shorts the same time. Wait, wow. Mbappe missed. Mbappe missed an open goal. Mbappe missed an open goal. How did Mbappe miss that? How did Mbappe miss that? You got to hit the target. How did Mbappe miss that? How did he miss it? How did he miss that? Let me do this. Let me do this. That's wild. How do I tell my kids that Mbappe missed an open goal? I don't know. So I don't know how he missed it. I don't know how he missed it. I legit don't know how he missed it. Samasi, I don't know how I missed it. I don't know how I missed it. That should be like Samasi. You guys are going in at Lukaku. I'm sorry, but Lukaku. I don't care what anyone says. Lukaku's misses today were not as bad as that. You have to score that goal. You have to score that goal, and he scored technically 2 goals. They just were disallowed, but you have to score that. So I think, was it Solo when you asked about Mbappe being a striker? There's your answer. There's your answer, Mbappe. Still 0 goals at the Euros. Yep. We're gonna have a conversation. 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 0 goals at the Euros. He needs to score that star. He needs to score it. He needs to score it. I'm sorry. He needs to score it. He needs to score that goal. Right. France have not. Mbappe is like the opposite of CR7 at the World Cup. Can I just say, France are not playing that well. France are not playing that well, man. France are not playing that well. If Kylian Mbappe will be good and well, who knows? But Roy, in answer to your question, can he play striker? There's your answer. There's your answer, Roy. There is your answer. Also, we need to do a Serie A prediction again before the beginning of the season, man. Definitely. Serie A prediction will be hype. Serie A prediction. We'll do that. Serie A prediction, man. Maybe some Champions League watchalongs as well would be good. Yeah, Austria 3 subs. Yeah, they had to change it. They had to change it. Because Austria are building momentum again. I don't think France have been playing well at all, man. Yep, let's do it, G. Yep, bro. I mean, I wish United won the Champions League so we could do things there, but a Serie A prediction would be good. And a Champions League watch-along of some sort would be good as well, I think. I wish United won a Champions League. I really do. It's a good ball. Austrian attack. It's a good ball. I'm Star Post. Yeah, was about to say the same. They got lucky with that own goal. They are missing Griezmann. Griezmann Griezmann is playing. Griezmann is playing. I mean, you might not be seeing Griezmann playing, but he is on the field. He is on the field. France are basically just set up for the counter attack. That's basically what it seems. Austria pressing, and then basically they're hitting them at pace, which, like I said, which is fine against maybe these types of teams, but you're not going to play that against teams with quick fullbacks and defenders, man. You know, it's not going to work. So, you know, referee says no penalty. Interesting. Referee says no penalty. Let's have a look. I don't think it's a penalty. I think it's stopped. But yeah, I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. It's not a penalty. I don't think they're checking it. It's one of those that you have to have more evidence to overturn. I wouldn't be going in and overturning that decision on the field. But if it's given, you're like, it's harsh. Yes. More collaborations, man. More collaborations. We need that. I miss doing collaborations. And as Austria again, France have been. Can we agree that France so far have not been good? Good. Unlucky. But yeah, I miss the collaborations. I miss them. I'm trying to do more of them, but I'm a busy doctor. So a lot of it's just fitting time when I'm not working, or busy with personal commitments, you know. The midfield is too defensive. Only play either Rabiot or Kante, not both. Yeah, but I mean, maybe that's because he's playing Austria, and maybe he thought that they're going to press high, so he needed it to protect them. But we'll see. Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Liverpool will win the Champions League. No, I think Real Madrid will probably win the Champions League. If we're honest, it's probably going to be Real if you want to keep a stack. France have not been good. They've not been good. France midfield might be a problem for them. They will have to play a low block if they want to get far because they can't hold. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if he keeps this midfield, you can't play this. You can't play this against the top teams. Like Austria are kind of a mid-tier team, but even teams like Switzerland or any team that has a semi-competent midfield, and you can't play this. I get it with the whole counter because they have players at pace and that they can do so they're doing now. So it works, but you can't play that. You can't play that against all the teams. We'll see what happens though. That's why I think the France-Netherlands game is going to be interesting. The next game when France is going to be interesting because Netherlands do have quick attackers. They do have pacey fullbacks. So, you know, I don't think the Netherlands, the Dutch midfield is I mean, you've got the PSV defenders, midfielders, so it's okay, but it'll be interesting. Oh, the chance! Across goal, but still Kunde. You got to get that. That's a chance for France. They need Camavinga or to, yeah, exactly. They need someone to control it. I don't know whether Camavinga would control this though. Tukumeni would, but I think Tukumeni is injured, isn't he? I mean, actually, let me have a look who's on the bench here. Let's have a look who's on the bench. Oh no, Tukumeni is on the bench, and Camavinga, and Drew, and Pavard, Mendy, Zaire Emery's there. I mean, these guys have got the players, man. So I don't know what thing he's doing. Maybe he'll play Camavinga and Tukumeni against England or Germany. Such a good save from the Austrian keeper. They're coming now. France is starting to turn it on a little bit. They're starting to turn it on a little bit. I thought Tukumeni was injured though for some reason, but no, he's apparently there. My goal is to get to 5K subscribers by the end of the year. That's the goal. I'd love to get to 10K though. 10K subscribers would be great. That's my channel goal. So I don't think I have the, well, we'll see, but I don't think I have the dedication to get to like 100K or something like that. I don't think so. But 10K would be nice. Good defending by Saliba there. I think an Italy or Germany can give France issues. Yes, they have players that will control midfield and a more defensive side. Even Spain, I think, will give this. The Spain will give this France team issues, but they have got Tukumeni and Camavinga on the bench, so I'm assuming he's only doing this against. I'm assuming he's doing this as a response to Ragnick. I don't know. I can't see him playing this against other teams, because obviously Ragnick's thing is about pressing up the field and stuff like that. So maybe that's why he's doing this. No Euro winner for France, England, and Ukraine. I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. Okay, Camavinga and Kolomawani coming on. Dembele, Rabiot off. Okay, maybe they'll get a bit more control over the game now. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, Tyrann. Ah, how did Ragnar do? Did he play? Yes, he did. He had, in the first couple of games, he did. He attempted to do that. Unfortunately, the United players did not have the fitness to perform it, and they basically stopped doing it after a while. So like, oh, this is too exhausting. We don't have the physicality to do it. I actually liked Ragball for the first couple of games. It was great, but you need to be able to sustain it. And you need the fitness to do it. And the United fitness team, medical team is bad, and they have the players to do so. So it's still only 1-0 though. What would poor ball, man, from Austria, man. What I wouldn't give for an Austria equalizer right now, but what I wouldn't give for an Austria equalizer. What I would not give for an Austria equalizer now. Come on. We all need an Austria equalizer right now. We need an Austria equalizer, guys. It's a foul to Austria. Make sure you like and subscribe. Subscribe if you're new. Almost at 416. Follow us on Twitch and Twitter. My aim, if we can get to 1K followers on Twitter, 100 followers on Twitch, and 5K at the end of the year. Those are my social aims. I only just started posting on TikTok, so maybe get to 50 followers on TikTok as well. I do have Instagram, but I don't know. Oh, so far, so far. I mean, if you're France, you're happy with this results. I would say this has not exactly been the best game today. Austria kind of need lacking that attacking threat, really. Um, you know, even now I'd be thinking, maybe you get someone like Arnautovic on, someone you can just cross the ball into. There's Giroud, Olivier, France's highest goal scorer. This gives me England vibes. Exactly. Sitting back against Rag. Exactly. Exactly. They sat back. They sat back against uncountered. That's it. That's it. Sitting back and countering. Whatever you say, Ragnick has got this Austrian team playing good football, man. With these players. So I don't know when everyone be like, "Oh, Ragnick is outdated" or whatever. Oh, good winning back. Oh, 50-50. I don't understand that. Yeah, this game is slipping away from Austria now. Sorry, I haven't gone back to reading the comments. Austria don't even have a threat like Valvich. They don't. Well, they have Arnautovic, don't they? Don't they have Arnautovic? Yeah, Marco. Oh, he's on. He's on now, isn't he? Oh, he's on. I didn't even know he was on. So there you go. Arnautovic is on. Then then I don't know who else. Apparently, Arnautovic is on now. I've not noticed him, so I don't know. We've seen what happened in the final and how wrong this game pack can go. That's true. Damn man, just got. He did. That was a. But he has the right to go for it though. See the stack. He does all right. This referee is bad. Magnan needs to resemble his face of that. It was wild. It was wild. It was wild. No, he's good. He's good. I think the defender, the attacker has the right to go for it though. I don't think that's a yellow card, but apparently those are the rules. Jeez. These French guys are bricks, man. Oh, good ball. It's a good save. My Turam. I mean, so far, based on this performance, I'm really disappointed with this French team, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they still make it to the final, but based on what I've seen so far, this has not been a good performance by France, in my personal opinion. Okay, France have got the break again, and that's Mbappe on that side. Mbappe again. Mbappe. Oh, almost is. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Eh. Oh, well done, Kante. Well done, Kante. Well done, N'Golo Kante, man. That's N'Golo. That's N'Golo. N'Golo. Ngolo still got it, man. And go always bleeding. Ngolo, man. Missing some comments. I need to go to some comments now. Roy says, yeah, they've agreed. They have a lot of room to grow, so they have that going for them. I agree. Which teams was more disappointing, England or France? Both. I think both. Both. But what I would say is that maybe you could make a argument just France, just because France is seen as the favorites for the tournament, or one of the favorites for the tournament. And to be fair, France is only ahead because of an own goal. It looks like Mbappe's going to have to come off. Yeah, they're not going to stop the bleeding. Yeah, it's going to have to come off. Are they going to add this time on, though? Like, that's one thing I've not liked about this tournament. I like the World Cup and Champions League others, is that there's been at least 3 minutes of stoppages based on Mbappe alone, and then they'll say only 5 minutes. Like, no. I actually like adding the additional time on for stoppages, for substitutions, all the rest of it. I like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe he's broken his nose, which is not really a good sign. The Austrians in the crowd aren't particularly happy. Fun. Yeah. The communication between the fourth official and the referee, obviously, there's been a breakdown there, but as soon as the ball goes out play, now there's substitutions. There should know the substitutions needed. And you can also see four subs on the sideline. And that one is just going, do you know what, I'm going to go and stop the game. We've got to get a card for it. Yeah, I see why they had to do it. He needs to. Yeah, I don't know what the referee's doing there. Stop the game, bring the subs on, and something. It's a bit strange. This is a bit disorganized. What's going on here? That's pure show to know. Austria got some menaces in their back line. Some of these guys are just here to hit. Some of these guys are just here. Well, I think that's true. Dancer's a goon. Yeah, I think the fans want to leave you with more. I agree. If he's broken his nose, that's not good for Mbappe. I actually don't know how long you're out of football with a broken nose for, actually. Because nasal bone fractures are difficult. Take a long time to heal. I guess you can put like cast things to protect it, but you know your aerial ability, heading the ball, that type of thing, is gone. Man, exactly. It's like 9 minutes of stoppage time, man. What's going on? This game. Oh. Do you guys remember John Cena's nose against Seven? It probably was the same thing. I think I think he might have broken his nose. Actually, I think he might have broken his nose. If Mbappe is injured, France is screwed. Well, I imagine. I mean, they don't need him for the group stages, to be fair. But his nose, if he's broken his nose, concussion is worse because concussion it'll be at least 10 days. Whatever happens, if he's concussed or broken his nose, he'll be out for the remainder of the group games, which is good if they see out this game because France will be fine. They've got the win against Austria. They're okay. It's only a problem if they don't get something from this game. HH is bad luck. He went to the game. Yeah, we'll talk about that on the hangout, I suspect. 9 minutes. You can make a case that it'll be longer. It'll probably, with that other concussion, so that head injury, they'll probably add another minute on. Danzo gets yellow. This guy's a goon, man. Damn. I imagine I've seen a picture of Mbappe's nose and it doesn't look good. Like nose fractures tend to take about 3 weeks to heal, approximately. So at the very least, he'll probably miss the group games. He's a young kid, so it'll be fine, and they'll probably put some protection on. But I think they'll probably say that he'll miss the rest of the group games, which is fine. They don't need Mbappe to get out of the group. Oh, Thuram. Oh, Nautovic is on, man. Sabitzer. Well done, Austria. Oh, good block from Conte. Conte, man. Jeez. Kante. What did Chelsea? I think Chelsea really shouldn't have sold Kante, man. Let's have a look. Acquiring handball, is it? Mm. The ref has absolutely. The ref has been a brick. Let's be real. The ref has been a brick. In boxing or MMA, when you break a nose, you can't breathe. You can't. This can, of course, This is what I'm saying. If the pitch that I saw on Twitter is anything to go by, like, you know, a broken nose has a recovery of about, he obviously heals on its own, but has a recovery about 3 weeks. So definitely at a minimum, he's not coming back for the next game. Like, he will probably miss at least the remainder of the group games. So, but the aim now is to get the swelling down, get some imaging done to just confirm the diagnoses. Wow. Giroud miskicked. Giroud, that's bad. Giroud, man. Open goals from Giroud and Mbappe, man. Come on. I mean, we've been talking about Lukaku all day, but Giroud and Mbappe have missed clear chances here. All good. Arnautovic, but the problem with Austria is that their final third decision has not been good. Any other team that had a better final third decision making, and France get punished today. Arnautovic. Oh. Wow. Danzo is class, yeah. Drew go retire. Who's the man of the match RDS? Who is the man of the match? Oh man, who? That's hard in this game. It's got to be to a French player, but I'm struggling to think of who. Kante. I'll give it to Kante. I will give it to Kante. Thuram. What? I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah. I give it to Kante. I'm not. His defensive work this game has saved France on a lot of opportunities today. Like, I can't give it to. I would give it to one of the Austrian players, but they're losing, so I can't give it to an Austrian player. It's got to be to a French player. And to be honest, none of the French team have really impressed me. I think on another day, this game is a draw, but unfortunately, Austria just in the final third has just not been good enough. Yeah, France get one for real. Exactly. I think it's almost done now. And that's it. That's it. Full time. There's a lot of booing in the stadium. There's a lot of booing in that stadium. Kante man of the match for sure. Absolutely. Oh, well, final score, guys. Final score. France 1, Austria 0 win. Ultimately, like you said, this doesn't feel like a win. It feels like a loss because I don't know. It just, yeah. It was an own goal. France won an own goal, and they've kind of lost Mbappe as well, potentially. It doesn't feel like a win here, this. Deschamps looks stressed. I'm sure he does. His best player is going out injured. His best player's gone out injured, man. But yeah, guys. Thanks for joining the watch along, guys. I'll be honest, I was disappointed with France here today. Very disappointed. Both Belgium and France, in my opinion, underperformed today. So I think everyone giving England stick yesterday, I did say wait and see what France and Belgium do, and you make it. Well, Belgium were obviously worse because they lost. But at least Lukaku had the ball in the net twice. You know, Mbappe and Giroud missed open goals. Mbappe and Giroud missed open goals. But it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. But we will be back tomorrow. I think. Let's have a look. Where are we? Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Not for the Turkey-Georgia game, but for the Portugal-Czech Republic game, live at 8 o'clock. So stay tuned to that, guys. We'll be live for the Portugal-Czech Republic game. Ronaldo to sign off the last couple of group games. I may watch Turkey-Georgia. I may, but probably will be Portugal, Czech Republic, I think. So, but anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please let me know if you're new to like, share, and subscribe to the suit. Follow us on 29X, Twitch, TikTok as well. Have a nice day, guys, and cheers. Peace. Oh, right. So far, Germany, Spain. Yeah, exactly. Germany and Spain. But I mean, it's also the opposition. Germany are playing Scotland, so you know, Spain win against Croatia was significant. But yeah, let's see what happens. All the teams that were supposed to win ultimately did win, with the exception of Belgium. But everyone else kind of did, so it's anyone's guess. Anyway, take care, everyone. Peace, peace, peace.